This is what Mommy's trying to teach you, is American Sign Language.
It's my Kershaw Microtech Trudon Hellhound blade. The Felissa Access Lock, beautiful knife, like that. I like using my middle finger on the back of it. Felissa Mini. This is actually my fiance's knife. Hear that, fellas? I'm taking. I've had this knife for a long ass time. Snap-on. Spend $10,000. Get a knife that's probably manufactured for 25 cents. Some of my knives I've tried patinaing with like mustard or some sort of acidic etching material. This is one of my favorites. One of my more pricey knives. Got some good use out of it. This is a Newoots Land Cruiser. Very well made knife. This pocket clip can die because it's the worst one I've ever had to use. Very well made blade. Very unique. It's definitely gotten a lot of use, but I value it too much to take it out of the house now. So, this guy. This is one of my favorites. This little Lavoretto. Trying to get it to focus. There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna clean this lens real quick. There we go, a little better. Very unique knife. This is the release. It's got multiple safeties on it, so that's why I like it. This is a gift that I got for being a best man in my sister's wedding. It's gotten a lot of use out of it, but it's got the wedding date etched. This one is a Wild Turkey blade. The nut came out and I didn't have the proper Allen tool for it, but this is a big stupid blade. Very sharp knife. I really like the mother of pearl handle, but otherwise I would not recommend getting this. And if you do, get a better version of it. This guy just got done sharpening it. It's got some buffer on the edge of it. See if I could. Go with sharp. Like a glove. All right. Karambit. This doesn't go in the box because it doesn't fit in the box. Decent knife though. Obviously there's a theme with that green. This one, it's really hard to tell, but I have a little revolver gram of silver inlaid. Another beautiful knife. I think these blades are illegal. The style of it, I'm not sure why, but okay, these guys. Ozark Trail. Another Ozark Trail. This is an Illuminati or a Freemason symbol. Very hard to tell through the epoxy that ended up bubbling. There you go, it's a little better. I just like this brass on ruby red kind of. Artisan cutlery, big ass cleaver basically. Had to sharpen this a few times just because I've used it to cut cardboard at work, and works really good, but not if it's like quadruple corrugated. I also had a safety that I'd made for this, and it was a little lever. I don't know where it is, but these are very nice. They take up a lot of pocket room, but I mean, it's a big knife. You're getting what you're paying for out of it. Little pink Swiss Army camping spoon, fork, knife, buck knife style. It's got the knife. I think that's it. Just yeah, fork, knife, and spoon. And I actually like the spoon. I'm a picky spoon guy. I believe this is also an Ozark Trail, if I'm not mistaken. And for anybody wondering, Ozark Trail is a very common brand from Walmart. A lot of the like little camping things that you'll see around the season for Christmas or holiday seasons, they'll have little cases where you'll have like a money clip, a little multi-tool, a pocket knife, and then like a wallet or something. So ended up getting one of those. These guys are my beloved Civivis. I've sanded this a few times to make it beautiful and crispy copper, but the oil on your hand is gonna, you know, make it go back to the tarnished look that it is. Got a lot of use out of this bad boy. Beautiful knife, I love it. This was my first Civivi knife. This is like my pride and joy here. The Elementum. There's no bad thing I can say about this blade other than the Damascus is beautiful. The carbon fiber with the, it's almost like a rose gold kind of copper color in the light, but it's just super crazy to look at. Very unique blade. I love it. I carried this for a while, but I value it too much to ruin it, and because it's Damascus steel doesn't necessarily mean that it's like Beskar armor, like it's going to be, you know, impenetrable. But they have these little off-put pocket clips, which I prefer. This, when I carry these, they're never in my pocket. I have a little sheath for them that I'll use, that I put on my belt loop. This is another Damascus knife. This one I grabbed from Amazon, and it's a beautiful knife, but it is not sharp at all. And down the spine of this, there is a crack. Very hard to tell. So I don't use this. I will probably end up seeing if I can fix this to some degree, because it is a beautiful knife. It really is. All the work that went into this huge thumb stud for no reason. It's just Very unique knife. And I'm sure you guys are wondering, wow, you love these so much, you put them in a case that you're just stacking them all up. This is why my channel is here. I do knives, so. Knives are beautiful, and, you know, I love them, but they're also, at the end of the day, a tool. They're meant to be used. I buy them in different variety, shapes, and sizes because I treat them as like a, like an accessory, you know? Just like some people like wearing a certain shirt with certain shoes to match, that's how I feel about knives. This is the CJRB. I don't remember the name of it, but it's got this recoil lock, which is kind of similar to the Axis lock, where I don't even have to hit this if I don't want to. I could just, with my thumb on the side, loosen this and flick it out, you know. Very sharp knife, stone wash. CJRB is always doing great stuff. I really want the Damascus one, where they have a short one and one like this. However, they don't have the recoil lock on it. And I don't get it. If you're spending $80, $90, $100 for a knife because it's got a Damascus blade, I want this on it as well, you know? I don't know. But that's just how knife companies are sometimes. This is one of my least favorite knives. It's big, it's clunky, it's loose, it's got wiggle to it. Like, the only reason I got it is because of the colors, and I liked the handle. It's pretty sharp knife, it's good steel. I just don't like how it was made or manufactured. I think that it was put together very poorly. Got this guy, which is a veteran. You can hear my daughter in the background copying me. This is a Smith & Wesson. Is it? Yeah, this is a Smith & Wesson blade. I've had this for 4 years. I put it on a belt grinder because it was so dull, and I just chopped the shit out of it. This is not the actual blade shape. I preferred it like this. Also, it takes a little weight off of it. Made it fit in my pocket more slim. This was a knife I looked forward to getting, waited a while, and I love this blade style, the thickness, all of it. But when I got it, the button popped out, which makes this a useless knife. So what I'm either going to do is set it so this is just a, like, I don't know if I'll end up, you know, trying to put a new handle, or if I end up turning this into a spear or something. Ideally, I'd like to make this a fixed blade just because I really, really love this style. To get this knife, it's usually like a $200 knife, but this was clearly a bad move on my part. I still have it though because I value it. It's a beautiful shape. You know, it's a motivator to fix it down the road. And yeah, that's it, guys. I mean, other than that, I have you know, my Leatherman Wingman. Ideally, I would like to retire this one or make it a secondary and get a Signal, just because it's got that hammer pad on the bottom. But these are all my knives so far. I mean, I've got a few machetes, swords, handguns, rifles, but this is a knife channel for now. If you guys want to see more stuff, obviously I read everything you guys send me. I like that I have an audience that is, you know, a part of this channel with me. I am giving you guys the option to, you know, give me suggestions on what you would like to see. Again, I'm doing this giveaway, 150 subscribers. You guys get knives, silver. Gonna have a little package for you guys. So like, subscribe, share some content, and as always, stay crispy.